What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don J. Today we are doing Fresh and Fit reaction. We are also doing Ice Speed reaction and a couple other more. Got a nice panel today. Let's jump right into it. You don't have the sound. Where's the sound at? Wait. Let me double check. Trent, you fucking up again. Huh? No, hit it one more time so I can just see. Because I know for a fact it's fucking up.
Trent fucking up.
Hit the outro one time.
Started.
We are live.
We are live, yes. Hit the outro though. Hit the outro because we can't hear it.
It might be disconnected or something.
No, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. They probably roasting us.
We are live.
Right, why can't I see the comment?
Because he's doing a little fucking thing right now. Trent, just play it while I get my... Technical difficulties in a bit.
Technical difficulties. We will entertain you.
Yeah, just talk a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna sing to y'all.
Go ahead.
Now you have to.
Yeah, you
Now
done
you
fucked
have
yourself
to.
up with that one.
Hold up, what? No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Sing us a lullaby.
I ain't got no music. I can't.
Sing us a
You got
lullaby.
It's a million music in the world. You don't know
Yeah, you
what
were
to
talking
sing.
about that Drake album. Sing a song from the Drake album.
I'm sticky. You got it.
Can you sing though? Girl, yes you
She
can.
said
No,
no.
she can't. But it's alright. She's still beautiful.
As you should. That's a good friend.
She knows what's up.
That's your friend, but you can sing because everybody that say no can sing.
Yeah.
So I know you can sing.
Oh, I
That's
can't
true.
sing.
Make sure you push it
You were
in
singing
all the way.
earlier. Come
If
on.
that was it, then you gotta make sure you push that in. all
Sing
the
to
way.
us like you
Every
sing in the
time.
Go
shower.
ahead.
All right.
Serenade us.
Not the shower.
Who can sing? Who can sing? That's all right. All right, play it. I want to see it. Welcome back. Announcements really quickly. We got Red Pill and Chill on Amazon right now, still on soft launch. That will be on hard launch really soon, probably in the next 2 weeks. But starting from my left, I want you to introduce yourself, your relationship status, and your age.
Hello, my name is Zarina Sementelli. I'm single and I'm 22.
Okay.
I'm Lena and I'm single and I'm 20.
Okay.
I'm AJ, I'm single and I'm 20.
I'm Abby. I'm single and I'm 19.
God damn. Wow. I'm like, God damn.
I got a young best friend. I'm Crystal. I'm single and I'm 28.
God damn.
It's a lot of single ladies in the building.
No,
It's a
all
lot of
single.
No,
ladies
okay,
in the
but
building.
you are Asian like fine wine for 28.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I didn't know you was 28. No cap.
But yes,
Yeah,
y'all already know.
October, I want to get
You don't look a
Okay.
day over 21.
Hold on, y'all
what
fucking
I
up.
know.
Y'all
Yeah, you're fucking him up. Go ahead, go ahead,
Y'all
go ahead.
fucking up my introduction. Anyways,
sorry.
it's your boy Reclaim Your Throne, aka Black Gen Z Mindset, aka Quarantino the God. I am 27 and I'm in a relationship.
All right, say less. Somebody said how tall are you? But all right, we don't address anything that's not super chats. But thank you, Yeet, for sending the super chats. Thank you, UC, for I see you in the building. Thank you, Ultra, I see you in the building. All right, so Trent, let's start with the first reaction.
Guys, you're going for it. So
Yeah,
chill,
and
boy.
someone has to come right here.
I'm
yeah,
fit.
yeah. All right.
What
so,
does it say? It's easy to get a man.
Sex,
bracket
parentheses, but they can't keep a man.
That's the difference.
All right, so let's play her clip real fast.
Let's see. 1 second.
I don't like them.
You're making
Damn.
by the way.
Yo, we can't hear you, bro.
They have typical
We can't hear you,
too.
Chris.
Shit.
Oh no, 1 second. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool.
All right, guys, so we're gonna play. We just had to take our
Let's
actual
go!
cancellation off.
Get to be gotten.
Can you enlarge it, Chris?
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how
Play it back
you
from the beginning,
and another
Chris.
woman got the same man,
Just so they, there you go. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead.
Damn, that bitch
To be
still-
gotten?
She's still there.
No.
men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me?
Man, a
and not
voice,
gotten
man.
me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping. But there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten because men, they are cheap and easy.
Pause. Let's pause it. All right, starting from my left, every guy that you went after, have you gotten? That's number one question. Number two question is, typically when you deal with men, are they going after you or are you going after them?
That's kind of hard to answer what you mean by get.
I mean, like relationships, sex.
No, I mean, I've never been in a relationship with a man. Sex is easy to
Hold
get.
on, you've never been. Hold on.
Wait,
Wait,
how
what?
old are you again?
I'm 22.
Okay.
And you've never been in a relationship?
with a man?
Not with a man, no.
Okay.
Not even in high school. So high school.
I was with a woman or a girl in high school.
Okay, talk your shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so for women, let's just change it for you. So for women, do you approach women or they approach you?
It's usually like a mutual thing when it comes to girls. We'll just start talking and then be like, oh my God, you're fine. You like girls? And it kind of goes from there.
Okay.
Hold on. So have you had sex with a man though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so how does that kind of go on? Do they usually pursue you or you? kinda
Yeah,
go for them?
definitely. I mean, I'm not going to like approach a man for sex.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
They always project.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every guy that you actually wanted to deal with, you gotten.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really like be like, oh, I want to fuck him. I'm going to go fuck him. Like, I
Okay.
don't,
So you
Well,
don't
let's change it. Let's change it for women. Every woman that you wanted to, deal with, you got her.
no.
Okay. Oh.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, straight left. Same question.
All right.
And then put the microphone to you close.
What was the question?
The first question is, number one is, every guy that you wanted, did you get? That's number one. And number two, typically when you deal with people, are they getting you or are you getting them?
Answer to question one, no. I mean, of course it's off and on, but not entirely.
Yeah.
For the second question, what was the second question?
Where's my buttons at, bro? Where's my fucking buttons at?
Terrible memory.
The second question is, typically, do you get people or they get you?
They get me.
Okay.
Honestly, I would never have the confidence to go up to a man and be like, unless I'm drunk,
Uh-huh.
and be like, yo, like you're cute and everything.
Yeah.
But
And everything.
typically, I just wait for some guy to come up to me and I'll be like, you're interested. All right, I got you.
Okay. Same question.
So there's been like maybe one or two guys that I haven't been able to get. I didn't want them that bad, but like it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But other than that, I usually do not chase
Okay. At all. Okay.
because
Shouldn't chase.
I like power,
Like power.
Women.
And hold on. And you feel like if they chase you, you have more of the power.
Oh, 100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
No
Definitely.
way around it.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely.
Nah, there's obviously there's gonna be men out there that aren't gonna want you, that you
True.
want them.
Okay. So
But-
I'm talking about not general. For you personally, have you went after dudes and you haven't got them?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that happens in everybody's life. It's not gonna be just one person. Everybody has that shit. Everybody's gonna get rejected at some point.
Okay.
So
Okay, I want to be very clear about this question though. So you approached a dude and saying,
Yes,
"Hey, I want
no.
sexual relations," and he was like, "No."
Okay. but
okay,
we
no,
don't
because
say-
every guy wants to have sex.
That's what I'm getting at. All right.
Every guy wants to have sex.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? Why are we?
As a woman,
Yeah.
you're not gonna approach a man and be like, "Yo, let
Of
me
course
talk to
not.
you."
Because
Yeah.
Never.
we got more respect for ourselves to go to a
Exactly.
man and be like, hey, yo, you want to fuck?
What does that do with
Yeah,
respect?
exactly.
What does that do with respect?
Everything.
That's
How?
everything.
Please
That's
tell me.
Not
Respect to our own bodies.
Exactly.
To our
Respect
own,
yourself.
So you
To
don't go.
us.
You
So
don't
let me
go
ask
for
you
what
something.
you want.
Would you bring a
I mean, of course we're gonna
like
go
it.
for what we want.
Would you
but
bring a
you
girl
don't
home?
always get it. That's
Bro, we
fine.
gotta
Hold on, one at a
make
time.
up
One at a
for-
time. One at a time. Go ahead. Go ahead. You start.
You're not gonna always get what you want in life. That's just life.
Right? Yeah. No, of course, but
You can go
I mean,
after what you want,
if you
but it
go
don't
af-
mean that you're always gonna get it.
But if you
And
go
put the
after
microphone
a
closer to
guy
you.
and you want
There
to
you go.
sleep with him, and he's telling you no, like, is that happening often, or are you talking about wanting a guy to get in a relationship with you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, what? He asked you two different questions. You said nah. Wait, what? Which one?
Everybody you're talking about. Like, have you
Because-
approached the guy and not gotten, like, if you said,
And you can chime in
he's
anytime
hot,
you want
I
to.
want to
Yeah.
have sex with him, you get rejected on that way, or have you already, like, fucked the dude, and then you're like, oh shit, he could, be my boyfriend or some shit, and he say no to that.
But-
Like, which one is happening? Oh, so both happen. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, Crystal. Same question.
If you look, he took.
Huh? If you look, what? If he look, he took.
For sure.
Okay, so do you go after them or they go after you?
They come after me. I never go after men.
Never.
Look at her.
Okay. All right.
Never. And if I do, you gotta be like top notch.
Top notch. Got you.
No.
Okay. Okay. Same question.
Yeah, man. So as a guy, you're gonna get rejected all the time, honestly.
That's true.
But you're gonna, you kind of get the ones that, gravitate toward your vibe and work for you. But yeah, man, like, you're gonna get rejected as a dude. Like, it is what it is. You're gonna get flaked on. All types of shit gonna happen. But it just makes like the chase even better when you do get it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now I'm about to spice things up a little bit. Ladies, y'all think guys are easy?
For sure.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
As far as sex, yeah.
Oh, okay. No. Break that down real quick. Hold on. Break that down real quick for me.
I'll just say sex, but when it comes to men, like if I was a man, I would probably like not be shit too in my 20s because women are just so beautiful and it's hard to settle down with one woman. So I can understand. I can understand why men are whores most of the time, but like
Men can't be whores.
Men can't be whores.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
they can.
go. Y'all two go. Yeah. Why you say that?
I mean, a man can't be a whore because the definition of a whore is a woman who sells her body for money.
A woman or a person?
Does that say that in
Why are you
the
putting a woman though?
Yeah, why you have to
Sexist.
specify to a woman?
Like,
Why it
literally
have to be specific to a woman?
The definition of a whore is specific to
In
a
the
woman.
dictionary, it says woman.
Yes, a woman who sells her body
Somebody.
for sex.
Yeah, I mean,
We look this shit up now.
Okay, hold on.
Right now.
I'm going based off like white male.
Hold on. One at a time. Ladies,
The
one at a time.
reality is, throughout all of history,
Yes.
when you see a whorehouse, who's in there?
Who's buying dick?
You're right.
I mean,
You're absolutely right, and that's why.
In the dictionary says a whore is a prostitute. It never says a woman, and a prostitute could be a man as
And
well.
then look up the definition of a prostitute.
Have you heard of
Oh
gigolo?
my God.
Have you heard of gigolos?
No, see, gigolo is different from a prostitute.
Of course it is.
So
Of course
a
it is.
prostitute is a woman. Prostitution.
Hold on. No, I got it.
I've never heard of a gigolo.
Wait,
Gigolo is just a male. It's just a
It's a
male.
male prostitute. So a prostitute has a feminine connotation.
But it's not.
When you looked up the definition of a whore, it said a prostitute. When you
Yes,
look up
but
the
it never
definition of a prostitute, it says a woman who sells
Okay,
her body
but
for
not
money.
all.
Okay.
Not all women are prostitutes. They're all
God, spicy.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
How many blocks do you want to go through to get to the same fucking conclusion?
Well, I just wanted to finish the
okay,
point.
hold on. It says a person in particular, a woman. Which
In particular, I bet it
though.
don't say in particular a man.
Talk your shit. One at a time.
Oh,
She was going. Go ahead.
It's just misogyny, but
How? No. No, let's pause.
it's okay. I want to finish what I'm saying.
Go
though.
ahead.
So the point was that I feel like men are easy to get as far as sex, but when it comes to relationships, that's completely different. Of course, I would say no.
Okay. No, let's pause.
Agreed.
Why do you say it's misogyny? What is that? What does that mean?
Why is it misogyny to associate prostitution purely with women and kind of demonize women when men are the ones who put women in those not only socioeconomic situations but also like
Wait, let her break it down. Let her finish, and then we're gonna rebuttal.
She
Let's
wants
go.
to do that shit.
okay.
Most of the time, they want to.
Okay. How much research have you done on human trafficking and the history of it?
I've done a lot.
It
And
doesn't
there's
seem
human
like it, though.
trafficking, but then there's also women who are absolutely prostituting and they want to do it.
Okay, so you were talking about the history and the fact that it's the oldest industry,
Profession,
right?
yeah.
And why is that? It's because women don't have the physical power to overpower men. So men, they control and hoard all the resources. So unfortunately, women have to give their body and please men in order to get this capital back. If we had the same physical strength to obtain these same resources, we wouldn't have to sell our bodies to get the exact same thing
So
that
why
men
don't you
get.
use your mind?
We do, but it's not that simple. And if you look at domestic
It is
violence
that
rapes,
simple.
rapes, all of these different things, it's not that
Say that
simple.
shit,
And
girl.
patriarchy is real.
Ladies, hold on real quick. Let them go.
That has
Let them go.
nothing to do with
I want them
making
to go.
the decision to sell your body. When you look at these whorehouses, they're ran by madams, meaning they're other women.
It's not true.
That's
Yes.
not always true.
It's not true.
But
Yes.
who's taking them?
But
Madams
hold
are
on.
not taking them. Who's
Hold on.
taking
I want to get away from this little really
Nobody's
quickly.
taking
No,
them. They
hold
go
on,
and
real quick.
sign up for
I want to
it.
get away from the past tense and talk
So
about
you're
the
telling me
present.
all the sex trafficking people
Who's talking?
just going
Crystal.
out
Sex
for it?
trafficking.
Crystal.
I'm talking about
Hello.
prostitution.
Pause. Everybody pause.
They're
And
very
prostitution
related.
is legal throughout
They're
the
very
world.
related.
These niggas getting
No, it's
crazy
not.
out here about some
Where's
prostitution.
prostitution? Prostitution is legal in
Prostitution is
Georgia.
legal in Nevada.
Okay, you just
And
said
New York.
everywhere.
And
That's
New York.
not everywhere.
And New
I'm
York.
saying
That's
it's
one
legal
state.
throughout the whole
This shit's
world.
spicy,
state.
fellas.
In
One
Europe,
state. You
Hey,
said it was
this
gonna
is
get
spicy.
spicy.
We're not in
That's spicy.
There's countries in Europe.
We're not in Europe. We're in the U.S.
All right, everybody.
That's not legal
Crystal.
everywhere
Crystal.
Places in
Thank you.
North Carolina where
Deep breath.
prostitution
God
is legal.
All right, everybody, take a chill pill real quick. All right, I want to get away from the old days. Hold on, I want to get away from the old days and actually talk about now because your point is actually not true. Women today
How
are
are you
still.
gonna tell me that it's not true when I'm a whole woman?
I'm talking about
studies
today.
major?
I'm talking about
That's
today.
not true though. You can't just dismiss something when you don't even know the facts.
No. The before I don't know about the, but now women are still choosing
That's
to
like
have
saying,
sex for
that's
money.
like saying enslavement is over. Racism doesn't affect us today.
That's
That
not
makes
the
no
s-
sense. We live in it is
Not
the
the same
same.
thing.
That's
No,
not
we
the
live
same.
in a patriarchal society that sets up the rules for gender norms and stuff
That
like
is
that.
so true.
So
Okay.
the
That
fact
is
that you
so
guys are
true.
dismissing that is completely ignorant, and you need to do some research.
Who's
making you sell
dismissing?
your body?
Y'all are
Yes.
dismissing it. You're saying that's not true today. It used to be true in the past, but
No,
today
it
that's not.
used to be true in the
It's
past.
crazy.
Do you have to sell your body today? Yes or no?
I'm not saying for me, but I'm not
Okay.
speaking on the situations of other women who are in poor situations where they feel like that's
true.
their only route.
They feel
that is so
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yes. So we gotta take some accountability.
Notice
Go
what
ahead.
you said. They feel like that's their only route.
Yes.
I think you're discounting all the women who say, "Hey, I'm not going to sell my body. I'm going to use my mind
Okay.
for what I can do
Yes.
to build and get out of this situation." Because there's plenty of women who say, "I'm not going to resort to that
Yep.
because I respect myself."
That's
Now we
okay.
can talk about
I see
the
that,
women who are snatched up and goddamn white vanned and
Of
all
course.
that shit.
Yeah,
But
that's
we're not talking about
facts.
that. We're talking about the women who choose to get on
Yes.
Figaro and sell that pussy to the highest bidder. We're talking about women who have the damn link in their bio so you can buy the pussy and fly them
And
out.
OnlyFans
We're
and
talking
shit,
about
yeah.
women who literally throw it out there and say, "Hey, it's for sale." They choose to do that shit.
Yes.
No,
And then you was about to
okay.
say something. Go ahead.
No, they do choose to do that. They do. But that's just on a that's their own decision, you know.
But
Yes.
she's trying to say,
But,
"Oh, it's
okay.
the patriarchy forcing them." No, they doing that shit for themselves because that's what they want to do.
That's
and
just- no, 'cause-
No,
path,
because in
that's
this
the path
day and
of
age,
least
yes.
resistance.
No, because I do know a lot of girls that are willing to like sell their bodies on OnlyFans and stuff just
And
to
we
get
love
this extra
'em.
money.
And we
But
love 'em.
you know,
It's
no.
just the
I'm not
reality
mad
of
at
human
it or
nature.
demon.
Hold on. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
so,
Go ahead.
But you know, they do that because they know they can get the money out of you. Men.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because
They
men are
know.
Okay.
easy.
Exactly.
She said men are easy.
I go 100%
Like I
by her.
said,
am I
path of
wrong?
least
Hold on. One at a
resistance.
time. One at a time. Go ahead.
100% or 100% by her. Men are easy when it comes to sex.
Yes.
I'm not
Exactly.
gonna lie. Y'all motherfuckers be horny as
And money.
fuck.
Sex
Well,
is
men-
so different from a relationship.
Well,
It's so
let me
different.
just be very blunt. Men are not out here having sex the way you think they are. They're not getting women the way you think they are. That's
Not
why it's
how-
so easy.
Not by the men
Women,
that
y'all-
approach us girls.
Say that one more time.
Exactly.
They're
Not by
trying,
the
but
men
they're
that
not
approach
getting.
us girls.
No, they're trying, but still not getting.
1/3 of men between the ages of 18 and 31 are virgins or haven't had sex within the last year.
Damn, y'all be
Ain't
y'all
no
be doing
way.
y'all's research.
Yes, we do. Facts.
That's 33.
See, I don't know about
33.3%
all the
repeated.
like statistical stuff. I don't be doing my research on that, but like just from like personal
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
Okay, so
Yeah,
from personal experience, how many guys came up to you and how many guys did you have sex with?
so many guys came up to me, but I did not have sex with them.
That's my point.
One out of
Yes,
100.
exactly.
So all
Exactly.
those
Men are
dudes-
easy.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
what I'm
say
saying. Those
you're
100
easy by
dudes
and they
are
will
not
fuck
having
you.
sex. Those
That's
100
my-
dudes wish they could pay for the pussy. They wish they could afford it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I actually want to get back to what she was saying because she had some very good points.
Men are
Do you
still
have anything
whores.
else that you want to say on that? Because I want to make sure I heard everything.
This is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna like go
Okay.
to war.
Okay, all right. I forgot what question we was on. That shit.
Men think with their dicks.
That
That's
men were
it.
whores.
Oh, are men easy? That's and I started with her.
I think we all answered.
No, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
what she
We
said, men are
answered.
easy by sex, yes, but
Okay.
relationship-wise, no.
Yes.
Because men are also, they are very, I mean, even us women too, but most men are very guarded about just themselves. So they don't like to share them, like, they don't like to share a lot about themselves. So that's why
Or
it's
their
not as easy
emotions.
relationship-wise.
Okay, got you. And we got a super chat really quickly. Oh shit, it's from Lucifer. He always come with the smoke. All right, currently at a club, so I can't stay and roast these bitches. Someone else take over from me. Have a good show, Don. Well, thank you. I really appreciate
Thank you
that.
for your fucking money. We don't
Yeah,
give a fuck because I got smart ass
exactly.
mouth and I'm gonna
Stay your ass
say
in
what
the
you gotta
club.
say.
Oh my god.
Yeah, baby, you can ask some bitches for some pussy and they won't give it to you.
Why are you even in this podcast when you're in the club? What you doing?
You're
Like,
bored.
yeah,
Hey, they're supporting. First of all, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do
My
that.
point. Men are not out here getting pussy. They over here on a podcast.
Yo.
fucking-
I get that. It's all about support.
It's about
But, like,
support. Yeah.
It is all about support.
All right, Trey, let's go to the next subject. Oh God. Whew, that was spicy. All right, if you guys are watching,
No,
make sure you
but we
guys
are
hold on. Let me.
getting
I'm talking. Hold on. If you guys are watching, make sure you watch. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that smash that like button.
Your mama's thing.
Damn.
All right, let's get the next one. Do the audio thing. The audio at the bottom left. Did you click that?
Yeah, you got it. Clear.
There you go. Let's get it. You got a present.
You're a good-looking woman. I'll tell you that.
Hey, thank you.
Where you from?
Kansas?
You from Kansas? Hey, I'm actually from Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
You're looking around like 20, 30.
Oh, he's
I'm fucking speed.
You're looking around like 20, 30.
Hey, speed.
Homeboy just fucking around on the live, for real.
My question is
Hold on.
Hey, no, it's, hey, come on now.
dangle.
Hey, really? Come on. I'm just trying to talk to this young lady right here, man.
Fucking speed. You know.
What the? No, you know what, ma'am? Please.
Not ma'am.
Tell your son to, like, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk to you. I think you're very, you know what I'm saying? I think you're a very pretty lady. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
He lie like fuck for the views.
Is that her husband in the background?
And I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. I
He
know.
got the green screen. He ready to go.
Like, I want to take you out. Like, I want to take you out to eat and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
got
cigarette.
intimidated.
Yeah,
God.
I want to take you out to eat.
You cleared Oklahoma.
Can I take you out to eat? I'll
You
come to
put
Kansas.
next.
You'll come to Kansas.
Yup.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's
Let me
so
get your
into
number.
it.
Let me get your number.
I can.
She's down.
I have a boyfriend.
Hey, fuck you, you bitch!
All right, pause. We can pause that now.
That's how niggas be for real.
That's what I'm about to ask. All right. So I got a two-folded question. We're gonna start on this side since we started on this side earlier. For you personally, I gotta change the question, obviously. But for you, what are your thoughts on younger women versus older women? And then number two, what are your thoughts on rejection as a whole? Before I get really deep into
Younger
shit.
women versus older women.
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
what do
shit.
you mean? Like, as far as
Dating as far as sex, as far as
Okay,
long
so
term.
I'm 27. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna usually deal with a woman who's younger than me. But as far as rejection, if I get rejected in person, I'm definitely not gonna act like wild or nothing like that. I'm just be like cool and keep it moving.
Okay.
But if I get rejected like online, like if I slide in a chick's DMs or some shit and she like, oh no, I ain't feeling it, I'm definitely gonna block you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, Crystal, what are your thoughts on older men versus younger men? Like, would you date someone older or would you say someone younger?
I prefer older.
Uh huh.
And if younger, like I'm 28, so like 25, that's cool. But
So you would date someone younger?
3 years.
Okay.
3 years.
Time on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We were still in the same high school range, so you know, it ain't that bad.
What if he was 18?
No. I have nephews that are 16.
And then the second part of the question is, have you ever gotten a reaction like that after you
Yes,
rejected
and it's
someone?
so ghetto because why do dudes do that though? Like, I just can't say no. Like, I'm just not
True.
interested. Like,
Yeah.
that's petty. Why do y'all do that though? Like,
No.
I don't like you though. Cause at the end of the day, you wouldn't do that to your mama. You won't have nobody do that to your mama or your sister.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucked up.
That's
Don't do that
one
to me.
thing. Okay.
Especially because I got a smart ass mouth.
You go back and forth.
I'm gonna make this one point.
Go ahead.
But with all you dudes out there, the stuff that you be saying to us girls, you be saying that to your mama? Like, what the fuck?
Facts.
Like, you gotta have some respect for women. You really do.
At least
They
a
don't give
little
fuck.
bit.
They mama
She
can't
said at least a little
They
bit.
don't give a fuck. They mama can't even raise them.
No, exactly.
She's not
for
lying.
For all the men out there that literally talk to women in a disrespectful way, obviously you were not raised right.
You scum.
All right. Abby, so for you personally, would you date someone older or younger?
Older, obviously. Older
Older?
men know how to treat a woman. To be honest,
That's true.
Okay.
Younger men are still experiencing. They're still
So let me ask
living
you this,
their
though.
life.
Horny fucks.
If you're interested in older men, do you feel some type of way when older men say, "Hey, I'm interested in younger women," like say
good
a
question.
guy who's 40 say, "Yeah, you know, I'm really only trying to date a woman between 21 and 25."
See, that mentality
I
is
do got respect for my
different
dad.
Hold on.
from men who are just like, you vibe with them, you vibe with them. Like, it's just that personality type shit. Like, if men are going for younger women, then it's kind of weird.
Men have to
Why? Hold on.
It just depends on a person.
Okay.
It
Have
to
does.
go for what-
Let's talk
Because
about
if
it.
you're young and you vibe with someone who's older than you, then that's you.
Okay.
But if
That's
you're
true,
a
that's
man
true.
who's going for younger women because you want to feel younger, then that's weird.
It's not about
No,
feeling
that's
younger.
common
It's
as
what
fuck,
you're attracted
though.
to. A man has to go. Either way, he's gonna have to pursue whether he's going for an older woman or a younger woman. So for you to say, "Oh, if you go for it," like it ain't gonna happen if you don't go for it as a
Ooh,
man.
that's a good
It's
point.
not good.
That's
Like,
a great
pussy
point.
don't just come to you.
That's a great point.
You have to pursue that shit. So like.
Yeah, but age is not really a thing if you vibe with someone, to be honest. Like, if you're
Do you
older
think
than
so?
the age
No,
of...
no, you really
well,
think
to be
so?
honest, if you're older than the age of 18 and you vibe with someone and you really hit it off, like, that's your person,
Okay.
then that's a personal choice. Like, it's not like
So-
something that
She's
just
20
happened.
Or 19.
But
Okay.
if you're, like, going for someone who is younger just because they are younger, then that's kind of weird.
No, it's not just because they are younger. It's just because
No, but
Then that's
women are
different.
more
No, but that's not what I'm
beautiful within this
saying,
age
though.
range.
She's saying
That's
in
not
the-
what I'm saying, though.
She's saying in the perspective of a man going after a woman just because she's younger. Like, that's the only reason why
Yes.
they're going after them, because they're younger.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
I mean-
because they're younger, they're probably more materialistic. Like, just being
That's true.
honest.
Wait,
and
what?
Being an older guy, you're gonna be probably wealthy.
That's
you know,
why-
that's why they go after the younger girls because
All right,
they're
I'm
less
about to-
experienced and they'd be more willing to
Actually, I want
give
to hear.
into the money. You
I want
know,
to hear her opinion before I drop the hammer. Would you go after someone that's older than you or younger than you, or do you care?
My age or older.
Your age or older? Okay, so you want someone that is actually, like, I'm guessing, more mature than you?
Yeah, equal to or more. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got you. And then it's the second question: have you ever gotten rejected like that in the video?
I mean, guys say rude stuff all the time. It's hard to remember.
Okay, got you. You don't pay no attention to it.
It's really a mentality
She's
thing.
over it.
It's not an
It is a
age
mentality
thing.
thing.
It's
Got
a
you.
mentality thing
It
for
is.
real. Like,
No,
it's
it
not
is.
just oh, you're young, I'm gonna go for you. It's a mentality thing. Like, if you feel like you're older and you mature more,
Yeah.
then of course I'm gonna go for you. If you're younger and you just act a fool, like, I'm not gonna go for
Yeah.
you. Like, if you don't know
No,
what you
for
want to do with your
real.
life, you're not gonna be
For
shit.
real.
Gotcha.
Then I'm not gonna go for you. But like, if you're an older man who like knows what he wants, like all this shit, like, of course I'm gonna go for you. Like, that's just the type of person I am.
Okay, so if you got someone that's two people, that's one is a guy who has, I guess, he know what he wants to do in life. He's a little bit older, but you have someone that's, I guess, fills the void of the other dude, meaning the older dude maybe has lack of sexual drive or some shit.
Like,
I don't
he's
know.
boring?
Yeah, he's boring. He has lack of sexual drive. Which one actually would you gravitate to? One that's closer to your age, or one that's older that can lead you, that can guide you, that know what he wants, that type of thing.
You gonna go for the person that you want.
No, I'm talking about you.
She gonna go for
No,
both
I'm
of
gonna
them.
go. Hell nah.
I'm gonna get the
Look,
sugar
I know that type
daddy,
of
and I'm gonna get
bitch. But I'm just saying, like, if you know what you want, if you know what you're gonna get, then you're gonna go with the person that's gonna set you up for success.
That's true.
So
Like,
the
you're
older
not
man.
gonna go
So
for
the older
someone.
man.
I understand, like, yes, we're all young. We're gonna go for those little flings and everything like that. But in reality, if you really want a relationship and you really want to be with someone and you want to be with someone that puts you up for success, you're going to be with that person. You want to put yourself with that person so that you will be successful as well, not just
So you're looking for someone
feeding off that
to help you,
person.
guide you.
Exactly. You want
support
someone
you.
that's going to put you up there with them, not
Someone
bring
that'll
you down.
balance you out.
Okay.
Literally.
Exactly. Not someone who's just gonna pay for your shit and do all this shit for you. Someone that's gonna set you up for success
Okay.
and who's gonna be there for you no matter what.
And
Okay.
motivate
Now I want to
you
hear your
too.
thoughts because I'm going down the line. Same thing. Same question.
Just someone that'll literally have whatever you need and whatever you're not getting or receiving. And, you know, you can do the same thing in return for them. I mean,
Is
yeah,
it typically for you someone that's younger or someone that's older?
I'd say older,
You say older.
just because young dudes, like,
They never know what they want.
they're just
They just want to
children,
fuck
man.
everybody
I
and
swear.
keep going.
Yep, exactly. Older
Okay.
dudes, they've been through it, like they have it more figured out. They,
Uh-huh.
if they're like more focused on their career and like what they want to do, because
I can't say that.
I mean,
I can't say
I feel
that.
like making money together and like having a luxurious lifestyle is like the best goal ever, you know?
Okay. And you feel like you feel like being with someone that already has it, or you feel like building with that person to get it?
Definitely building with that person. I
Okay.
mean, like,
But an older
maybe
dude's gonna
not,
already
maybe
have it,
not
so what else-
technically
what are you gonna
working
build?
together, but just like hyping each other up or like,
Gotcha.
you know, giving each other what you can't get from anybody else,
Uh-huh.
you know? I mean,
You
that's
just want someone
that's
to
what'll
motivate
make you the
you.
most
Okay.
fulfilled, you know?
I do agree. If we can't get no money together, we can't be together. I don't know.
Right.
Okay. And then I want to hear
Yeah.
your thoughts on the subject.
For me, honestly, it does matter about age, but like if you like young, then I'm not gonna fuck with you. But it's not even just on guys too. It's about girls, because girls, we go through the mentality of whether we're gonna be or whether we want to be in a like relationship and we want it to be like, you know, secured, or rather if we're just like, yo, like I'm tired of it. We just want to like, I'm not gonna say hoe out, but like, you know.
Yeah.
So just like have fun.
Yeah.
So it really does also depend on the girl, but with men, it's definitely a lot different. It's
Oh shit.
I feel like,
Well, tell me. Well, I guess tell me what you mean.
I don't know. I feel like most men, they're just more about. Not most men, actually. I'm not gonna say that, but
Go ahead. I want to hear it. I want to hear it so we can get into it.
a lot of the men that I do
like.
be seeing out there, they're more, let me say, like,
Just say it.
correlated around just getting play, basically.
What do you mean? So just getting
Getting laid.
sex.
So
Getting
like,
laid.
so like younger boys,
Uh-huh.
definitely they're not they're not put on that mindset
Okay.
to like be ready to be secured, and like they're not put on that mindset to know how to treat a girl or anything.
What's
That's
younger?
that's
Okay.
what younger
They
boys
just
though.
want
What's
to have
younger to y'all?
sex.
What's the
They
age?
don't care about
What
what,
age
they,
are you
what they
talking
feel.
What age are you talking about?
Age, I would definitely say like 18 to, I'm gonna say like 20.
Okay.
So you didn't
I'd
have
say
like a
22.
high school sweetheart that you dumped when you went to college?
No, I've only ever had one relationship, ever.
And who you broke up with him or he broke up with you?
Ooh, how would you say
You broke
that,
up with
Abby?
him.
Okay.
All right. Here's hold on.
Okay.
No, hold on. I want to end this subject real quick, and then y'all can get my thoughts, and then we can move on to the next one. Here's the bottom line, ladies. Men care 100% about your past. That's why we typically go for someone younger, because you are not bitter. You haven't been through a lot of heartbreak. You are not hoes yet. You are
I
not
see that,
been
though.
through a lot of
See, no,
shit.
I get that.
You're more feminine.
That makes sense.
You're more submissive. You're more willing to let the dude lead, etc. So that's why typically dudes, as well as you're more fit, as well as you just look better. Point blank
Okay.
period.
Better than
I get that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
get that.
That's just the overall thing for guys. And then,
Giving
Wait,
manipulation.
younger girls?
hold on, I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Say that again.
What?
She said it's
It's so
giving.
hard to participate in these conversations.
Why? No, we having a conversation. Go ahead.
Oh my god, not. I just feel like it's manipulation. I feel like a lot of men want to go after younger women because they aren't fully developed in their boundaries and their expectations of men. So it's easier to come to a younger woman and be that leader. But when it comes to an older woman
Basically
who's established,
No, let her finish. Let her finish. I want to hear
if I'm
finish.
established in my career, I don't need a man to take me on a date. I don't need a man for anything. So
But that's the point.
You need to offer something more to the table. So I think a lot of times men take advantage of younger women and
they're weak.
Exactly,
Yes.
weak-minded. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on. I got two questions.
No, let him talk.
Hold
Let
on.
him talk. Go ahead.
Didn't you say that you wouldn't date a guy unless he was your age or older?
Yeah. Why would I date someone who's 21,
But
20?
Cool.
But
Gotcha.
she was standing
No,
by
let him
that.
finish.
She was backing that up.
So why are you demonizing older men for dating younger women if you just said you're only gonna date a guy who's your age or older?
I'm not
she's not
demonizing men.
manipulating them.
I said that I'm talking about men who specifically go after younger women and why men tend to prefer
Exactly.
younger women. It's because it's easier to manipulate a young
No, it's
woman
not.
who
That's
is
just
not
fact.
on her.
That's
No.
That's your opinion. It's
Well,
not-
hold on.
What
I got
it
a
is-
question.
What it is
Yeah, go ahead.
younger women are more attractive.
Yes.
That is not true.
That is true.
I know some ugly
That's
ass
typically
girls.
true. Yes.
Okay.
You've been
It's not
conditioned to
that
believe
simple.
that.
It's not that simple.
Hold on.
Yes, it is.
No,
No,
you
hold on.
No.
Hold on. Pause. No, hold on. Pause.
It's disgusting.
Pause.
All it is.
Pause. Hold on. Pause. Really quick. Pause. Can I get a pause? Can I get a timeout? God damn. No, hold on.
I mean, if that's your only standard as a man, then if that's your only standard as a man, that says a lot about you.
That's not the only standard.
That's what you just said.
That's not your. No, I didn't say that's the
You
only
said they look
standard.
better. That's it.
Yeah,
They
I
look
said that's
better.
the only reason.
I see ugly ass little
why.
girls. You can never say
One at a time. One at a time. Crystal, pause. One at a time.
Tell me shit.
That's the
One at
main
a time.
reason why older men
Crystal.
go for
Thank
younger
you.
women because they're more attractive.
Yes.
Who's more
They're
attractive?
attracted to little girls.
No. Who's more attractive? A 21-year-old woman or a 41-year-old
A 21-year-old woman
Hold
who
up.
just was legally able to drink. Like, that's what you want to go after. Like, let's
Yes.
be real. Who just graduated.
Let's hold
Like,
on.
that's-
So here's the issue that we are having here. No, hold on. Pause.
I said my age or older.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Crystal.
Don't forget that.
Crystal.
But
Calm
I
it down.
guarantee you dated older men.
That's true.
Okay.
You
And I
dated-
dated men my age.
Okay, so
what's the point?
did you get on
Are you
his
listening?
ass? Why do you
Are you
like
listening?
me? You're so much older than me.
You're not
Did you get on his
listening.
ass
You're
too?
not listening.
I am listening.
Like, you're being very defensive right now. And I am also speaking
You're
from my
the one who
experience
got
as a young
defensive.
girl who was in high school and was in college and had men that are 25, 30 approaching me, wanting to come after me and knowing that I'm 15 years old. So what about those
15?
men? And
Ew.
yeah,
First of all, that's
15,
nasty.
14, 16,
We know
17.
about
You are
the niggas who-
conflating.
That's a lot,
You are
though.
conflating different
No,
things.
no, it's
You are
not. No,
conflating.
it's
No,
not.
pause.
You can't separate these things. It's
Yes, you
all on
can.
the spectrum. No, it's
Exactly.
not. You guys fixate on legality, and that's the only thing that stops you from fucking girls who are under 18 years old.
Period.
Okay.
Why are you fucking with an 18-year-old then? If it's all about maturity and ethics and morals,
It's
no,
not.
it's about legality.
It's not about maturity and
Because you're
ethics.
fucking sick.
And it's
Exactly,
not
it's
just
not.
about
That's
Oh,
the
God.
fucking point.
Hold on. Stop the show.
Literally proving the point.
Stop the show. Oh, oops, wrong button. But here's the thing that I've noticed. I've noticed that when women have preferences, they are met with, okay, cool. It is what it is. Who cares? If you like guys that are taller, have more money, have more status, older, etc., who cares? But when we like specific type, meaning a girl that's fit, that's useful, that can have more babies, that's more fertile, right? It's met with this shaming
Why do you
language
think
of,
that is?
let me,
Okay,
no,
so-
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
So that's met with shaming language and insecurities of saying, oh, this, oh, that. What I found is girls that are typically older have much more what you're talking about, which is shaming the dudes for their preferences. Do you know that?
Values.
No. Do you know?
it's because they can't compete.
Yes,
Exactly.
values.
Exactly.
No,
No, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all facts right now. I'm only giving y'all facts right now. Did you know they did a study? Girls typically prefer a dude that is 3 to 7 years older than them. So no matter what age they are, they prefer 3 to 7.
And I just want to know.
No, let me finish. I'm not done talking. So guys, they prefer 18 to 24 regardless of their age. And it all goes back to one thing, biology. When you are 30 years old, it's much harder to have kids. When you're 35, you damn near can't have kids.
Okay,
when you
I
are
can see that.
40, you definitely,
see that.
having kids is over. So you have a finite amount of time where you are youthful, fitness, beauty, etc., and fertile. So typically that's what guys like because we are
Maybe
mammals at the end of the day.
that's because they were shitty people when they were younger.
What?
Whose fault is that?
What? How did you get that from what I just said?
Because why are you
No,
34
because-
going after a 18?
Exactly. Just
Like, why are
because
you not
we're
married?
youthful
I
and young
literally
and we can
just
have
told you.
kids doesn't mean that that's our purpose. That's not our purpose.
For real.
Okay, no,
Because
pause. I'm gonna be
if
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let you finish, but go ahead.
No, because if
I'm
you
gonna let you
were
finish.
mentally better and like
Yes.
growing as
Mhm.
you were a young like teenager going up into your early 30s, then
Mhm.
maybe you would have found someone that has the same values and beliefs and morals as you. And just because you're older and you want to have younger, like you want to get with younger people, that's your fault. Maybe you should have done something different in your younger
What? I'm so
stages.
confused. Okay, so why do you like a dude that's taller than you?
Taller than me?
Yes.
Well, I'm 5'2".
Okay. Have you ever dated a dude that's short? No. Don't get away from the question.
Sonny is taller than
There is some
me.
dudes that's 5'2".
5'2".
Have you ever dated a dude that's shorter than you?
No, but I have talked to someone who is literally the same height as me.
Have you
It's
ever
not
dated
about
seriously?
height.
Have you ever dated seriously a dude that is shorter than you
that's
are?
not common.
Crystal,
No.
I'm talking to her. Huh?
No.
Why is that?
They just haven't came around my perspective. They haven't been in my opportunities.
Sure?
okay,
You
so-
sure? 100%?
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
No,
ain't
because
never shot a
I've
shot at
literally
you.
been
Come
with a
on.
guy who is the same exact height as me.
Uh-huh. But so no
it's
short
not
dude
about
has
height. It's not about this. It's not about that. It's about mentality and who you are as a person.
I would
It's
wholeheartedly
not about all
disagree.
this other
Because
shit.
let me go down the line. Let me go down the
'Cause
line.
When you're
Yeah.
younger, all you want to do is have sex and have fun
Of course,
and be
yes,
this
yeah.
youthful person. But as you get older, you want things in life. You want to do things with your life. You have
Yeah.
goals. You have mentalities. You have morals. But as a younger person, most people don't have that.
Okay. So
So-
for you, when you dating a dude or dating a dude in the future, do you want him to make more, less, or equal the amount of money that you have?
It doesn't matter about the money. What the fuck
So
does the
if
money
he-
have to do with anything?
Okay, so
You're
he's
a
chilling at
person.
home. He's a
it's
great. No.
your-
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Hold on.
I'm asking you. He's
Okay.
chilling at home. But he's a great ass person. He has a great ass fucking personality. But he has no ambition. But he does work at Amazon. He's making $30,000, and that's what he's content with
So
because
that's-
it pays all his bills, and he's good with that. Would you date a dude like that?
If I love this person and that is who they want to be, then that is who they want to be. If I
He's
make
never
that's
gonna
cap.
change.
no,
He's never gonna change.
I feel like that's
because
cap.
I'm not gonna go for a dude that makes not saying I'm not gonna go for a dude who makes more money than I am. But if we have the same goals and we share the same morals and values, of course I'm gonna go for that person over the person who makes more money than me.
Okay.
Or this and the other. It's not about money.
Okay.
It's not about sex.
Okay.
It's not
You can't
about
say
any
she
of that.
capping, though.
It's about your
But she knew
morals
what
and
his job
values
was
and your
before. But-
personality.
But
Let her finish.
ambition is a big thing.
Okay.
Like
Why?
you have to have some ambition, like to honestly to like just to get going. Like for me, I don't. If you don't have any ambition, like you don't have any goals in life, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
like,
what
are
if
you
he's
doing?
already making the average amount of money? He's already making $48,000
No.
and he's good and content with that because that's average. Everyone is making average that amount.
Well,
And
why
he-
is that your goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that your
no,
goal?
I'm not saying that's his
what
goal. I'm saying that's what he's making right
you're
now
telling
and
me
he's
he doesn't
content
have-
with
Are
that.
you telling me he doesn't have
Happy
a
with
goal?
that.
I'm talking.
okay, so-
you're telling me he doesn't have a goal though, because he's happy. Because you're telling me he has no goal.
You can't.
Yes,
Then
that's
you're
what I'm
not
telling you.
Then
No,
who
that's
wants to
my
be with
problem.
that?
Why
He met
don't you
his
settle
goal.
for
Okay.
mediocre.
So why
Right,
no? So
exactly.
why do you care about ambition then? So why?
Because well, personally for myself, I always want to do better than how I'm doing.
Got you.
I don't want to settle.
Got you.
Everybody should have that mentality. You
But what if
always
he
wanna
wants to do
than what
better
you're doing.
physically, emotionally, spiritually, but not financially because he's already set? Because
Okay,
he's already making
financials
that.
has nothing to do with the person that you are and who you want to become. Financials is just something that you're going through at the time.
It is a
you can
it is
get
a factor,
a
though.
different job.
I'm about to say it's
You can-
that sounds like cap. It's a factor
because
for sure.
You can go back to school. You can get a different job.
Yes.
You can
Throwing more
go
debt.
different places in life. You don't have to necessarily need financials.
The thing
to
is,
Let me tell you
the
something.
thing is though, like
Yeah,
90%
hold on,
of
let her talk. She didn't talk
divorces
that
are
much.
caused because of financial issues.
That's
facts. Yeah. Let me
Like
tell
it
you
is a
something.
major part if you're trying to make a relationship
Oh
work.
yeah, no,
Facts.
of course.
Financials are a giant part. And me
Facts. Of
personally,
course.
They are.
me
No, let her talk, let her
personally,
talk.
I'm honestly kind of a lazy person. So like, For me, I'd want an extremely motivated man who can also motivate me.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and like keep me wanting to go, you know, push towards my goals, and like because I'm receiving that energy, I'll be able to give it back. But
Okay.
That's true.
it is definitely vital. Like I could not settle for somebody who's okay making 30 grand a
Right.
year.
Look,
bro.
going,
Okay.
and going,
Hell nah.
And go ahead.
going
Hell
back to
nah.
school is not gonna get you rich. Okay, I have a bachelor's
Okay,
in
yeah,
management
no,
information systems.
Let him finish, ladies. Let him finish. Let him finish.
I know plenty of dudes who I graduated with who are not making that much money. They got a college degree and all
But
this
did-
shit.
but did they
It's
finish their
not
goal?
going.
Okay,
it's not
but who
gonna
said
get you
anything
rich.
about a degree?
But did they
I mean, you said
I mean,
you
you have
always
to-
go back to school and make more money. Going back to school.
Hold on, everybody, one mic at a time. Hey, everybody, Abby, Crystal, one mic at a time.
Did they
Go ahead.
accomplish their goal?
I finished.
Okay,
Did
Crystal.
but did they accomplish their goal when they went back to school? Did they
It's
do
the
it?
nitpicking.
Yeah, they went back to school.
It doesn't
So
have
they
to
accomplished their
necessarily
goal.
be
She said it's a
That's
nitpicking.
what I'm saying. We
for
like
me.
goals. When they say you have no goals, that's a problem.
But
for
that
us.
doesn't
It is.
translate to
Right.
making more money.
Okay, now pause the show really quickly. She just said it's the nitpicking. I think here's the problem. Ultimately, men and women think ultimately so different. And the reason I have this show is because of what you just said. The nitpicking, because it matters. Context matters. Nuance matters. All these little details matter. So we as men can understand women better, and you as women can understand men better.
Right, I get that,
No,
but
yeah.
I think that people are being misunderstood, and we're taking something they said
Facts.
and flipping the context and making our own point, and not trying to actually get to the bottom of what this person said.
Gotcha.
Like I feel like what she was really saying was, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, is that when you meet someone, their finances is not the main thing that you're focused on, because they have the opportunity in the future to get better. And I
Yes,
think that's all she was
exactly.
saying.
And
But
And just
that's why.
because
Hold
you
on, really
go-
quickly,
because college
Abby, really
doesn't-
quick, Abby. That's why I gave you the exact example of they are not making more in the future. They are
Okay.
content with
So if
making
they're-
average
okay,
amount of money.
So one thing is if they're
Yes.
not making more in the future, and like I'm not saying this as like a gold digger point of view or anything, but like obviously if you're a man, not even just a man,
Yes.
women as well, you have to be doing good financially. If y'all are together like that, y'all are planning on having a home, building a family. That's important. Financially,
Okay.
And
that is
expensive.
so important.
Yes, I agree 100%. I agree wholeheartedly.
So when it comes to financials, that's when it really comes into like play, is when you're really like starting a life
See,
together.
I don't agree with that, because you don't have to be like a rich, successful person to have a good, loving home and
You
be
don't.
with someone.
Abby.
Like,
I mean, no, that's true. That's
I
true.
know. I
That's
get what
true.
I get what you're saying. Like being financially stable enough to have kids and have a life and have a
But-
family. But I'm saying you don't have to be rich.
No, yeah, you don't
and
gotta
all
be
this
rich.
stuff to
Okay.
have a family, to have a life, to grow with someone.
That just
money
goes
is
back-
not always everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
That goes
It's
back
really
to
not.
mentality.
So
like a lot of the poorest
They arguing
people
with
on
themselves
the
now.
earth, they say are like the most humble, like the people who are
That's
most
true, that's
loving.
true.
The poorest people, like dirt poor, living in cardboard boxes,
Okay.
And like we're out here with fucking all this shit, but
True.
we focus on the small things because our life isn't as rough.
Okay, let me actually just change the question so we can move past this point and then wrap things up. All right, Crystal, we can start on your side. Well, matter of fact, we can start on your side. Would you be the breadwinner in your relationship?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
100%. Okay, cool.
Being the breadwinner?
You were the
You make more
breadwinner
money than the
forever.
man.
You make more money
Pay
and you
all the
literally
bills.
you paying all the bills, etc.
Pay all for all
I
dates.
don't mind it. It makes me feel more powerful as a woman.
You said you wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't.
So have
For a long
you
time.
ever been on a date and you pay for the whole thing?
Yeah.
You and the man? Mm-hmm. You pay for you and the man? Okay.
Well, this is just on a date as a boyfriend perspective, but like first date, nah.
Yeah, I'm talking about first
Yeah,
date.
no,
I'm not
first
talking
date,
about
no.
boyfriend.
Well, I haven't even had like many first dates like that, so
I wouldn't dare
Okay,
pay for it.
cool.
Wait, what was the question again?
My button. Would you be the breadwinner in your relationship?
I mean, oh yeah, in my past 2 relationships, I was the breadwinner, but I didn't really like it. Like I
Yeah.
feel that's the dynamic
like-
between men and women. Like I don't know, like I like to be a little submissive sometimes, but
It
like
doesn't work.
then again, being equal,
it
wouldn't
is
be bad.
all about being equal. Like
I'm definitely gonna be a
you pay-
breadwinner,
you
but
paying
like
for the bill.
Hold on, let her
hopefully
finish, let her
tip.
finish.
hopefully my husband, whatever, hopefully he makes more than me, But
Yeah.
So you'll go 50-50 on the bills
yeah,
for,
100%.
for the rest of your life.
I'm definitely gonna be rich,
Pay your
but
bills now.
How are
Okay.
you
my
gonna be
husband's
rich and
gotta be
lazy?
rich
Pay your
too.
bills now.
Did you say he was lazy? How you gonna be
I mean,
rich?
shit, we
mean,
all pay our bills now.
Computer
No,
science.
that's-
I just
That's
code.
different though. If he's
What'd you say?
If
I'm
he's-
just agreeing.
if-
We pay
if
our
he's-
own bills now.
If he's lazy, that's completely different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be with me completely relying on me.
Yeah.
But that's what we're asking. He
No,
is
that's-
relying
no,
on
that's
you.
completely different.
Then
That
no.
is different. That is so
No,
different.
yeah.
That's what I asked. That's what the breadwinner.
Okay, so if he
Would
was
you date a stay-at-home dad?
Yes.
He doesn't have a job. He stays at the crib.
That's
you paying
different.
For all the
Okay.
bills.
Wait.
Once again,
Been there, done that, never
one
again.
One thing. If he's a stay-at-home dad taking care of my kids,
Yes.
Yes.
that I don't care. But
Exactly.
if he's a stay-at-home dad with no kids, what are you doing?
Like I'm saying, no,
Hold on.
no, she was
He
saying
would
like.
be a dad. He would be a stay-at-home husband.
We're conflating a lot of things.
Yes.
Like we
Yeah.
went from saying,
About to.
the breadwinner is just someone who pays all the bills and does nothing and they're lazy, or they stay at home dad. Like these are completely different
Yeah.
things.
Okay, I want to be very clear with what I'm asking. I want to be very clear.
It's the different
Just like
scenarios for
stay-at-home
me.
wife, he's a stay-at-home husband
Yes.
and dad,
But
and
what
you are
does he
paying
do?
most of the bills. He's
If-
take care of the
He takes
household.
care of the
Okay,
house.
but if
He
he's
cooks
taking
his
care of the
working. He's
household
still
and we're
working.
doing 50-50 and we're being equal.
No, I want to be clear. There is no
It's not
50-50 with
50-50.
No,
financials.
but it is 50-50. It doesn't, financials
Thank you.
doesn't have anything to do
I got
with
you. I'm
it.
just making it very clear from my
If
point.
we're being 50-50 in our effort, no matter what, I'm doing the job and you're taking care of our kids. You're cleaning the house. You're
Okay.
doing what you have to do.
Okay.
And we're equal in our partnership. It doesn't matter.
So if you come,
who the
if you
breadwinner
come-
is, if he's the breadwinner or if I'm the breadwinner, it doesn't matter. If we're being equal in our partnership, if he's taking care of the kids and I'm going to work, it don't matter. If I'm going
I'm
to
about
work
to, I'm about
or if he's going to work and I'm taking care of the kids, as
Yes.
long as there's a 50-50 equal partnership
Got you.
and we are both putting into the relationship that we're supposed to.
So if you
Okay,
go
go
home,
ahead.
if you go home and he's butt naked wearing an apron with a vacuum, vacuuming the floor and cooking dinner, you're gonna be content with that for the rest of your life.
If he's doing what he's supposed to, he
Yeah.
pleases me the way
It's
that I'm
different.
supposed to. If he's taking care of my kids, he's doing what he's supposed to. He's taking my kids to school. He's doing all this
I
shit.
ain't gonna lie.
Then
Oh my God! All right, hold on. I gotta. Hold on. I gotta know because we gotta move past this topic.
Women like this.
I've never. Hold on. One at a time. One at a time. Abby, one at a
I'm not even
time.
going
Crystal.
Fuck
50-50
outta
with no
here.
man. Y'all crazy. No.
Okay.
I pay my own bills.
That's
Hell no.
true.
Fuck that.
No,
if
that
I
is
gotta
true.
go 50-50, I'll pay my own goddamn bills. Hell no. Fuck that. No.
Because-
Like why?
no,
What's
because
so
if
wrong
we're
with
both
that?
putting
I'm
into
not
the
with it.
relationship
That's-
what we
that's
should,
your
So I'm just asking
then there's
why.
no reason for
All right, I'm about to lay the hammer. No, I'm about to lay the hammer.
Predicament.
All right, Abby. All right. Everybody.
Okay.
Crystal.
I'd rather be single, paying
Yes.
my own bills, than be in a relationship going half.
Yes.
And I'd rather not take care of no man that's not my child.
Okay.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Look,
I see that.
I don't want a man to feel like he has power over me. And when it comes to finances and things of that nature, I would like to provide for myself and not put all my eggs in the basket of a man who can take that away from you at any moment. So I want to build on my own.
I'm a hustler.
And not
I
only
get my
that,
own
like
money.
we are so focused on finances, but I want a man who's going to go out and fight for the things that he believes in and stand up for people. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to write your bank account on your gravestone. Like, what were you
That's true.
remembered for? Like, do you have values? Do you want to go out in your
Right.
community and make
That's
a change?
true.
Like,
Right.
if we're so focused on finances, we're all going to end up being miserable and having a transactional relationship.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
you
y'all
may
said.
not-
That's
you
what
may
I'm
not-
saying. If we come
Hold on, Abby. Hold on.
You may not write your finances on your gravestone, but what you do is you leave a will for your children.
That's
so you
true.
leave
No, that's
generational
true.
wealth.
Okay, so
if you
that's-
don't make money in this
Wealth
life,
isn't
your
about
kids won't
everything,
have a
though.
goddamn thing.
Okay, my kids
No,
will
let
have
him-
God. My kid, I plead the blood of Jesus over my family.
God don't pay bills.
God pays my bills.
Oh,
God pays my bills. God
Let's
pays
not
my
do
bills.
religion. Let's not do no religion. No, let's not do no religion.
Why?
Oh my God. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about let's move away from religion.
I'm gonna talk about
Okay, let me.
you can't speak for everybody just because you don't have a relationship with God that you can get your bill
didn't
paid
say
by
that,
God.
but
That doesn't mean that other people around here don't have God paying their bills. And I have
God
a testimony.
cash apping you?
And I have absolutely.
God cash apping you? Please cash app time so I can request
If
something.
you want to know, what real testimony.
So I can request
If you want to know what real testimony. If you want to know what real testimony. Y'all are stuck in the world. You're
God
stuck in the
cash
world.
app you.
Yeah, God
You're
pays
stuck in the
bills.
world.
He chat me, he zell me, he do all that.
Yep,
I don't
and
care what
get on
y'all
your
say,
knees and
God
ask
pays
for
bills.
it. And I bet you
And
he'll
I will
bless
go to
you.
hell and bet about God. He pays bills.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm
Come
gonna
on
say
now.
one thing.
Oh,
When it comes to like
Let's move.
the relationship between you and a man in a in a household,
Mm-hmm.
the key thing is when the kids come in.
Yes,
That's like,
I agree wholeheartedly. All right, here's
That's when shit gets serious.
Here's
when the kids
Go
come
ahead.
in, that's when everything is like that needs to change. So if
Yes.
a man, like obviously us women, we don't want to rely on a man to pay our fucking bills. Like what
Exactly.
But why? Why? My question is to you. Why?
We're
We are
independent
people.
because
We're not an object.
Okay, pause. No, pause. No, Crystal, pause. No, pause.
It's not
Pause.
an object.
Pause. Everybody pause one at a time. Thank you. When you are in a relationship, you are not independent. Why do you think so much that you want to be independent?
You should be.
No. When,
Okay, yes,
pause. Abby, I need you to very clearly hear what I'm about to say.
Okay.
When women get money, they think this independent bullshit.
Who?
Women.
It's not
Because-
bullshit.
No, because
No,
you
here,
define
I'm-
women as a whole,
She
and we
just
are
said
all
it.
individual
You just said
people.
it. She just
true.
said it.
That is
All of
also
y'all are
true.
saying it. When men get money, they're like, "Hey, how can I provide for my family? How can I help my family out, etc." So I'm trying to understand, why do y'all have this mindset of I want to be independent?
No, that's what I'm saying, Lo. Like
Because men think that they can provide for us, and that's not their job.
Wait,
we are
what?
all.
There are historical
because
implications.
because
When y'all
everybody.
get a man, do y'all quit your job? Because I don't.
No, because everybody is different as a
You still
person.
have your own money.
because
Why
I
can't
want
he make more money?
I want to be able to
This
provide
is the
for myself.
modern
Look, this is
woman.
one. No, this is one
What
thing.
is the
Go ahead.
modern woman?
Men,
I'm about to get into it.
Anybody in your life, they come and go.
Exactly.
So you always
You will
gotta,
always have
always
yourself.
gotta like have yourself.
Okay,
You always
how did
gotta
no.
provide
Let's
for yourself.
let's go. Let's go.
With me is that
Crystal, hold on. Why do they come and go?
Just certain reasons.
It's not
Okay.
that they
What reason?
come
No,
and go.
Abby, I'm talking to her. I'm talking to her. Why do they come and go?
I don't know.
It's
Why
because
do we
you
have
leave
different
them.
relationships?
No,
with people?
okay,
It's
so
because women leave men, and that's why they come and go. So I'm trying to.
It
Yes.
could be either
No.
way. No,
70 to 80%. 70 to 80%
I agree
of
with
all
AJ.
divorces are initiated by women. Point blank. Period.
You want to know why?
Because of finances. No, it's number one reason is finances.
Okay, that could be
Thank
the
you.
number one reason. But
they're
just
not
because you're a
loyal.
woman doesn't mean that
Who
that
said
doesn't
that?
mean anything. Because men cheat, men lie, men
But
do
that's
all
not
these
the
things.
reason why
People
the
cheat,
women leave.
people lie.
Okay,
Yes.
just because that's the number one reason doesn't mean
sometimes-
that's always just the number one
But
But
reason.
you're missing the
Always-
overall point. This is the point you're missing. My point is, she said about independence. Then she said because people leave, etc. People don't
But
leave.
it's
Well,
just
Jordan,
not-
let me finish. People don't leave. Women typically leave.
Why?
Okay,
I just told you. Finances.
Finances. Okay, but finances is not everything for us. There are.
Okay, how old are you?
always-
How old are you again?
I'm 19.
That will change.
Okay,
When you
no,
get
I
let me
understand.
no. Listen, I want you to listen very
She will be
carefully.
established on her
Okay,
own.
but you're not
That's
listening
cool.
to me either.
I am. No, I will listen to you. My point is, when you are 19, you don't care about finances as much.
But I do,
guarantee-
because
no,
I
not as much as you.
support myself.
When you hit 25 and when you hit 30,
You
I
don't
promise you.
understand because I support myself 100%.
Got you.
My
Yeah.
parents don't financially support me.
Yeah.
I support myself my
Wow.
own.
Of course.
You're an
I
adult.
have two
Got
jobs.
you.
You're an
Yes.
adult.
Yes.
I pay for my rent. I
Yes.
pay for my bills. I pay for everything on my own.
That's
Got
true.
you.
So it's
I can
not
vouch for her. That's
Wow.
true.
anything
You're
So
a
why
grown
would you
person.
go half and half with a man? I wouldn't care.
No,
But
exactly.
you're giving yourself props for being an adult. Every
No.
person
Just making a point
No,
who is
about why
that's not what I'm
financial
doing.
abilities.
I'm
have to
being
support
a
yourself
person.
financially.
Okay,
we are all in.
You pay all your stuff alone, right?
Right.
So why would you let a man move in and not pay nothing?
It's not that he doesn't pay nothing. If he does
that's-
something,
that's
That
what
was
you're
the
doing.
original
I would
question.
never do that shit.
That was the
but
original
if he-
question.
But,
No,
okay,
but it's
when
not
you,
that. If
when
he
you put it that way,
contributes-
it's different. When a
That's
man
what it
comes,
is.
when a man,
That was the question.
No,
That was the
okay,
question.
No, that's what I'm saying. When you put it that way, a man come like moving in with you, and you like say you and some guy were getting an apartment,
Uh-huh.
and he was a stay-at-home, whatever in that apartment, then that's different. That is
no,
so
but
different.
if he's
But
gonna
that's
come
what-
through
you're the
and he's
breadwinner.
gonna do the shit that needs to be done at the house,
Yes.
and I do what needs to be done at work.
Uh-huh.
If we are 50-50 in a relationship and we do what needs to get done,
Yes.
then what does it matter? If he's the breadwinner, then he's the breadwinner. If I'm
Okay.
the breadwinner, then I'm the breadwinner. As long as the partnership works and
Okay.
we all do
Now, hold on,
for
everybody,
each
hold on.
other,
You asked
then
a
it
re-
shouldn't matter.
I'm guessing you
makes
asked a
the money and
rhetorical
who
question.
doesn't.
I'm guessing you asking a rhetorical question, but here's why it matters, because then the woman will get more masculine and the dude will get more feminine, and
Okay.
it
I
doesn't
see
work.
that, yeah.
It does not
I
work
see
when
that.
a man is more feminine and the woman is more masculine. It
It's
just
literally
doesn't
But
work.
why do you say
Dudes-
that? But
Not
if you
reinforcing
vibe
gender
with that,
roles.
but if you vibe with that person and that,
Okay, wait, I gotta have you back on the show.
No,
we need
but
more
if
time.
you
All right, hold on,
vibe
real quick. Finish your point. Go ahead.
no, but if you vibe with that person and that is like your person, you know that's who you're going to be with for the rest of your life. If y'all are both not even financially, if y'all are just both putting in effort to do what y'all need to do to get your relationship done and to, I don't even know how to say
So what happens when you're the breadwinner and you get pregnant?
Okay, you're pregnant.
Well, that's different. That's because you got your own money. That is so different.
Yeah, because we live in a society where when women get pregnant.
Hold on. The average American has $1,000 in their savings account right now.
My savings account.
When you get pregnant, when you're the breadwinner, when you get pregnant and when you're the
you
breadwinner,
still get paid leave. You know that, right?
No, you don't. Not with every job. Not with every job.
Why is that? Because we live in a patriarchal.
Okay, hold on.
We're gonna ignore that.
Everyone, hold on, real quick. I got super chats. We got super Abby, hold on. We got super chats that I'm fucking missing. I'm so sorry, fellas. This shit got so spicy. All right, let me catch up with super chats and then let's end this really quickly.
They said Ling Ling was a gold
All right,
digger.
Playboy. All right, Abby. Hey, let me finish.
Sorry.
All right, Playboy says women don't build, they move in. They want established men. Women sit at the finish line and pick the winners. They don't care about losers.
So hurt.
Okay, so one thing.
Really quickly, go ahead.
Women do build.
I don't like him anyway.
They just women build within themselves because that's our most important thing is we want to build ourselves up first. Like we come first.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for the super chat. Hold on.
The losers, they might not be losers. You never
really
know.
Quickly. Hold on. Pause.
Because
Emmanuel, hold on. Really quick. Really quick.
It's not about the finish line. It's about what you do to get to the finish line.
Okay, there you go.
It's not about the ending. It's about how you build the relationships and the things that you do to get to the finish line.
True.
That make it the finish
telling
line.
y'all, all this word salad and mumbo jumbo shit. When you actually run some real businesses, you're gonna realize that God ain't gonna cash app you.
Oh God, no! Don't go back to this.
That's your experience.
Oh my
That's your experience.
Okay,
This is the spiciest show we had.
not you rapping on people for their religious
When it comes to
beliefs.
God, just leave it alone.
All I'm gonna say.
All right, everybody, one mic, and I'm talking. Everybody. All right, E send the super chat. I'm sorry, I just lost it. E, my bad, bro. I'm trying to find it right now. E, he says, shut up. He says, Alexa, play Nas One Mic. Thank you for that super chat, bro. I really appreciate that. Playboy sends another super chat. He says, hold on one second. Bada bing, bada bo. Oops.
A man's job is to provide.
He says,
his wife and
girl
kids.
in red wants a leader that how it should be. The man the girl in blue want doesn't exist. And why should he pick you over a girl younger? So who's girl in blue?
You guys want someone under 22?
What do you mean?
It's a red flag.
So it must have been him.
Red flag.
Sorry.
You might not.
All right. Anyway, No Strings Attached sends a super chat. He says, a man's job is to provide for his wife and kids.
It's
I
not,
wholeheartedly
though.
agree.
It's not his job.
It's
Yes,
not
it
his
is.
job. No,
It actually is.
Who said that, though?
Can we talk about that?
Society
Can we?
says that it is a
Like,
man's job to provide for his wife
Why is
and
it that
kids.
every time we want
not anybody in the world,
No, I
because
wanna
we are
hear it go.
all
Hold on, Abby.
independent people.
Yeah, hold on.
Why is it that every time we want to talk about patriarchy and the actual historical implications and the actual structure, we want to be like, no, let's actually skip to Instagram.
No, I don't want to.
No, because like women couldn't even get their own credit cards
That's
until the
true.
70s. And why do you think that is? It's because finances hold power. And when women are able to provide for themselves, that relinquishes the power from men because they can no longer control whether, like women are abortion rights again. But
Yes.
my grandmother, like my my
Skip
grandmother,
abortion for a second. Go
no. Like I want to talk about that because my grandmother, when she was pregnant with her son, my grandfather had the power to say, I would rather have my son born than my wife allow herself to live. So he told the doctor that he would rather have my grandmother die than to stop this pregnancy that would take her life. And I'm talking about the societal structures that put men in power that force women to make certain decisions. If a man is in power and he says the only way you can get through this door is if you fuck me, then you might have to fuck him. And I'm not talking about that's how it is all the time, but I'm talking about that's the foundation of what this is built on. So there's so many branches and so many things that have leveraged off of that, but we're not able to see it because we're not looking at the root. And that's what's so frustrating, because this is a historical, like this is years and years of conditioning and grooming and social media and all of these things. And if we don't study that and if we don't take that into account, we're not going to be able to have a nuanced, educated discussion. And that's what's frustrating.
Okay,
No, Abby, stop. Abby, stop. Go ahead.
The reality is most demographics across the world have been oppressed in some way, whether it's women, black men, Hispanic men. Everybody has a struggle. We can get on this struggle Olympic shit, and we can talk about all this shit.
That's entirely.
But the reality is everybody has a struggle. And there were doors that didn't open for most people, and there are still doors across the seas that do not open and will never open for most people. So when you are in this country and we have the rights that we have, because we're talking about now, we're talking about currently, you make the choices that inevitably lead to your life and the
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I want my man to provide. I'm sorry.
I agree. Yes, as you should.
But going off what she said, us women with this Roe v. Wade shit going on, you take our power because we have the power to bring another human being into this world. Us women are carrying that child for 9 months.
But do y'all understand that Roe v. Wade, all it did was just give the decision to the states?
It did give the decision.
It don't even matter anymore because Biden overturned that shit.
Exactly.
Let's move past this. I want to get back to what you were saying. So you were saying that men are in power. Why? Why do you think that?
I mean, there's a whole history around why men are in power.
No, not history. I'm talking about of today.
What are you talking about? How are we going to talk about what's going on today without talking about history? It makes no sense.
No, we can. We can.
It literally doesn't make sense.
No, hold on. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
It literally makes no fucking sense to me.
I got you. But here's my point. Why are women are not in STEM?
Women are in STEM. My roommate is literally fucking studying to be a neurosurgeon. She's going to Harvard Medical School.
70% of STEM is, I think it's actually 80% of STEM. No, one at a time. I want to have a real conversation.
You guys nitpick. And
I'm not nitpicking. I'm being very clear on.
No, you are. It is a fact. And it's also a fact that this country's built on patriarchy. It's also a fact that women weren't allowed to go to college. It's also a fact that there's a good boys club that women are, and black women exist, and black women exist. So let's not act like there's not an intersectionality there. Like you guys are picking and choosing.
Pick a struggle, honey.
No, you can't pick a struggle, and that's the whole point of black feminism. The fact that you can't separate your blackness from your womanhood. The fact that when you go outside as a black woman, especially darker complexion black women, they're not able to separate themselves from their womanhood and their blackness. So that's important.
What are you talking about specifically?
I'm talking about the foundation and structure that built the conditions that we live in today and the choices that we have to make. It's the illusion of choice. Talking about, you can choose this, you can choose that. It's not that simple. You haven't been in those shoes. So you can't sit here and speak for women.
Okay.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Hold on, one at a time. No, one at a time.
In the world right now, because we're talking about today.
Okay. Once again,
you have all the opportunity in the world. Black women have plenty of opportunities.
Okay.
It's up to you to make the decision.
We're getting there.
I'm going to law school. My roommate's going to Harvard Medical School with those black women.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Can I finish? For one, black women are getting a $850 per diem in the state of Georgia. Extra money. Yes, a per diem. It's a financial. It's a financial payment every month. So it's basically welfare.
That I didn't
You're
know
getting
about.
that. You have plenty of opportunities. There's plenty of scholarships, plenty of funds.
That's
you
fine.
Can go and apply for whatever you
and
want.
Then you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
One at a time. Crystal.
And
One at a time.
Win. But
you're not gonna get the job because you are a black woman.
no, yes, you are gonna get the job.
That's not true.
You're more likely to get the job. Have you heard of affirmative action? Have you heard of affirmative action?
Why does affirmative action exist? Can we talk about that?
We can't be generalizing like this.
Why does it exist?
I got a question.
It exists, and now it gives you opportunity.
Why does it exist?
Why does the Civil Rights Act exist? It exists to give you opportunity.
Why though?
To give you opportunity.
No. But why did they have to give you the opportunity? Because it wasn't there in the first place.
Because there wasn't an opportunity.
Exactly.
But now.
Exactly. But now, because of affirmative action, we have equality. Like, come on, be realistic.
Y'all, we can't even hear you.
Here, no, real quick.
It's crazy.
Why are you so stuck in the past? Yeah, I'm
still live in the United States of America that was established when? Like, what are you talking about? We can't ignore history.
And you have plenty of opportunity.
You have so much opportunity right now.
And I'm a college graduate, and I'm going to move to Cali in 2 weeks to go to law school. My roommate's going to Harvard Medical School. What are you talking about?
So then why are you?
Bachelor's degree. Nobody gives a fuck about your degrees. What have you accomplished?
We're talking about opportunities and taking advantage of that. I've accomplished a lot in my life. What have you accomplished?
I've accomplished plenty.
Great. I'm so happy for you. But that's not what we're talking about right now.
Yes, crying, sobbing like you don't have a baby, but you're about to go to law school.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the country that we build in, that we live in, and how it separates people.
It's the greatest country in the world.
No.
It's the greatest country in the world.
It is.
Tell me where you have more opportunity.
Where y'all want to move to then? Where y'all want to move to?
No.
Get your passport.
Because the standards in
passport and go somewhere. Grab your passport.
Y'all rely on
Y'all wanted this spiciness.
Passport
Y'all got
and
the
go to law
spiciness.
school in fucking Ghana if you want it so bad. Or if you're going to LA, go to Ghana, go to Liberia, go to Libya, and get your damn law degree. Why are you going to LA?
Being loud does not mean you're right.
Oh, you've been loud the whole podcast. You've been the loudest. I had to raise my
All right, calm it down. Everybody. Hey, relax. I don't want to have to cut mics. Everybody relax. I don't want to cut mics. Deep breaths. I'm here for the smoke. But hold on. I have to. Why do you keep bringing up the past if your present obviously shows that you are getting opportunities?
Because
you are taking those. I'm talking. You are taking those opportunities and you are actually excelling in life. So if you have these opportunities, I am guessing that a lot of other people that are Americans, I don't know about any other country, but I'm talking about Americans and I'm talking about people that live here, have the same opportunities that you have.
It's not that simple. It is not that simple. And I also think that it's completely like illogical and doesn't make sense. Like, how are we not gonna take into account history and systems and structures? Like, if we're not going to take that into account, then everything else is invalid and it's purely opinion. Like, we if we're actually talking about facts, let's talk about it. You can take a statistic and then not add any type of social or historical context to it and manipulate it to what you want.
That's
true. That's not the facts. And like, if we're not actually going to talk about the historical implications and how that's affected us, then we really can't talk about it. I'm not going to not talk about history because it affects everything we do. I was born in 1999 and I'm still here today because I was born in 1999. We're gonna ignore that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No. Here's I think hold on. Here's I think the ultimate disconnect. You were talking about the past with the present, etc. Men, we only care about what's now. Point blank period.
But
so let me finish. Regardless of our situations, regardless of what we got to go through, regardless of all the heartbreaks, we still have to perform no matter what. We still got to make money. We still got to get up. We still got to, if we got to try extra hard, if we got to exert 50% more.
Who?
So what do you mean says who?
No, okay, so y'all
What the fuck?
No, that's not
true.
define you.
No. What are you talking about?
Women have their looks, and it is a known fact that women can give themselves to a man in return for, assistance and money and, a life, Like, that's how it's been for a very long time, and I doubt it's going to change anytime soon.
Yeah,
I mean, of course,
we've
been working on changes, and we've been working on like women's empowerment and individualism. But
women's empowerment is being able to do what you want with your pussy. That's literally all women's empowerment.
you can.
Oh God! All right, hold on. Everybody, we gotta stop the show. Hold on. Everybody, relax. Where's my buttons at, bro?
I mean,
where's my buttons at? There we go. Everybody, relax. Crystal. All right.
Okay.
12 o'clock right now. All right, we have to shut it down. All right, starting with you. What is your IG and then final thoughts?
My IG is Zarina Raps TV. Is Zarina Raps RAPS TV. And my final thoughts are I would really encourage y'all to read some Audre Lorde, read up on some Black feminism readings and stuff like that, and really learn about how we fought to get equality and learn about other women, just not by watching podcasts that are about like alpha men and stuff like that. There's so many other
never
opinions.
said nothing about alpha men, but
I
go
wasn't
ahead.
talking about you. I was talking about these comments that are so degrading.
Okay.
But
we don't dress those.
But clearly there's an audience that's being spoken to. So I would just encourage everyone to actually read up on some stuff and not just Instagram.
Okay. Instagram and then final thoughts.
Lina.keo, Lina.keo. My thoughts are, just be really open-minded, because it seems like nowadays a lot of people are very closed-minded. They don't really take in consideration other people's point of views, and that's very important. That's really important.
Gotcha.
All right, my Insta is AJ on replay, and I'm gonna go off what she said, like being open-minded and not just looking at your point of view that you're going for, but also the opposing point of view. Just it's the same like in a debate. Like if you're trying to figure something out, figure out what's morally correct, you got to look at both sides. Like it's never black and white. It's always gray. It's always gray.
That's what I had a
And there's
podcast.
always like a bunch of factors that go into it. So just do your research before you start talking shit.
Well,
hold on.
Sorry.
Go
No,
ahead.
one more thing. Off of what she was saying, I mean, yes, these podcasts, they're fun to watch and stuff, but don't do your research off these podcasts because it's it's all
Except
by
for
people's
this one.
opinions.
Except for this one. Except for this one.
It's all opinionated.
Except for this one. Go ahead, Abby.
Okay, so my IG is _Abby Johnston, JOHNSTONN with 2 N's. Just had to let y'all know that. But honestly, just do you. Like, if you don't believe in this, if you don't have whatever it is that is done, like, that's you. You do you at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, what degree they have, what they think that they know, what they don't know. It's not about them. It's about you in the end of the day. So you do you and you do what's best for you. It's not about everybody else. It's not about what everybody else thinks. It's about what you and your personal beliefs are.
True.
So,
You should always go by you, believe in what you believe in, you know, and don't try to please other people. Don't care about what other people think. It's all about bettering yourself and getting to know you.
Y'all are speaking in half truths, but I don't want to get into
That's
it.
true, though. You shouldn't
you
care
are
about
speaking.
what other people think.
You should 100%. What do you mean?
But you
if you got a
shouldn't.
business,
Well, depending on who it
yes,
is.
that's what I'm saying. If most people will have a business,
okay,
they're
but that's
successful.
different.
No.
It's
Most
the
people,
situation.
Most people will have relationships. Most people will have people that they want in their lives. You have to, at some extent, understand what other people think about you. So that's why I don't like that advice.
Okay, no. So
I hate
what I'm
that.
saying, yes, at some extent, but
Yes.
when it comes to like just other people, like people on this podcast saying all this stuff.
No,
now,
yes, I agree with that. I
But
agree
when
with
it
that
comes to
wholeheartedly.
you personally as a person, you should always put yourself first.
Okay.
Unless you are in a relationship with someone
Or you got a
where
kid.
you need to, like if you have kids and you have a life with this person, then you need to kind of like think about your opinions and your values and all that stuff. That's something that you have to speak with your partner about, not
got you.
something that you go with.
That's right.
So
Crystal?
that's up to you.
Cocaine Crystal is my Instagram. COCAINE Follow me.
Period. Follow her. She
She's
needs
a rapper.
followers.
I got a couple things to say. Actually, whoever said I was a red flag, your mama is one. And no, but for real, man, like just love yourself before you even hop in a relationship. 'Cause it's not gonna work if you don't love yourself, though. I promise you, it's not gonna work at all.
All right, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne, aka Black Gen Z Mindset, aka Quarantino to God. And closing thoughts, I just want to say, men have made the world so comfortable today for everybody, but specifically women. Men have built the world that we live in today, and you have all of the opportunity in the world to take the world, grab it by its balls, and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Men need to hear the straight up truth that you have all the opportunity in the world. We don't need to hear that somebody's gonna hold you back, especially black men need to hear that if you go for something, you can get it. Will there be rough spots? Yes. Will there be repressed opportunities here and there? Yes. But at the end of the day, you can take the world by the balls and you can create a living for not only yourself, but the next generation. And there are no excuses. If you live in this country, there are no excuses for you to be a failure, and men need to hear that shit straight up, not this philosophical bullshit of, oh, if you love yourself or work on it this and work on it. No, you need to put in the motherfucking work, and your actions will render you good results.
All right, say less.
God will still pay your bills, though. Go ahead.
Give me God's cash tag.
Can we?
God's cash tag. Hashtag God. Send me a cash tag right now. I will wade in the water. I will wade in the water for that cash tag.
No, here's
Hold
my
on,
thing.
go ahead.
Here's my thing. God will cash app you, but it's not for free. Just like when anybody else cash apps you, there's a transaction. You got to give to take.
Faith without works is dead.
Exactly. So if you really want God to cash app you and you really want to work on that, you really will get that.
Oh, I got my cash.
All right, hold on.
I work for that shit my damn self.
Can we hit this shit? All right. If you enjoyed, hold on. There's actually one super chat. I'm sorry. No strings attached. He says, "Women like this want to be independent until they divorce you and take half your money, bruh."
Because we deserve it. You didn't put us through its emotional damage. Thank you.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe.
We go through a lot.
Abby,
All I gotta say is there's a reason we left.
Abby, thank you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow anyone that was on the panel today, the links to their description. I'm sorry, the links to their Instagram will be in the description. I'm Don Jaye. Buy the fucking game. I'm out.